Hi friends, I'm glad to be back with another recipe today. We're going to be making vegetable lasagna or veggie lasagna together with gluten-free lasagna sheets. The ingredients are pesto sauce, marinara sauce, ricotta cheese, parmesan cheese, mozzarella cheese, olive oil, lasagna sheets, gluten-free, bell pepper in 3 colors, yellow, orange, and red, zucchini, and butternut squash. The first step to grill is to grill our vegetables. I have an oven pan over here. I have cut up all my vegetables. I have chosen 4 different colors of vegetables. 3 of those colors come from my bell pepper. So I have bell pepper, also yellow and orange, plus the zucchini that is green, and also the butternut squash. So the first step, we covered the aluminum foil with our vegetable spray underneath, and also we are going to spray the top before it goes in the oven. We warmed up the oven to 350 Fahrenheit. The vegetables are going to go in there for about 40 minutes, but we don't want the vegetables to get too dry or burn, so we're going to put a top layer of foil. We're going to cover it with foil here. As you know, veggie lasagna has a lot of cheese in it, and that's why it's so delicious. I have ricotta cheese, I have parmesan cheese, and I have mozzarella cheese. Mozzarella cheese goes on top near the end of making the food. However, I'm just going to be preparing my mix here. So 1 full tablespoonful of parmesan cheese in here. This is 475 grams of ricotta that I'm adding to my Parmesan cheese. 1 full tablespoonful of pesto sauce. I have Marinara sauce here, about 860 milliliter. I'm going to add that to the mixture also, but not all of it, because I want to reserve a little bit of it to put it at the bottom of my lasagna dish. So we're adding salt to taste to the lasagna sauce. My lasagna papers are gluten-free and they are extremely thin. These are oven ready, so they don't need to be cooked ahead of time. However, you have to soak them in lukewarm water for not more than 15 minutes. My experience is that when you leave them in there for a long period of time, they start disintegrating and they almost melt away. And if it's not long enough, they are going to be too hard. So what I do, I usually do about 10 to 15 minutes. I use a Pyrex dish or a dish that is big enough so the papers do not touch each other. So it looks like my vegetables are ready. They are soft and mildly cooked, not overly cooked and not burnt. The next step is to add these vegetables to the cheese and sauce mixture. With my handheld food processor, I am completely processing the vegetables and making a paste. And now I am spraying my Pyrex dish with olive oil and spread some of the marinara sauce to the bottom of the dish. The lasagna dish needs to be completely oiled and covered with sauce. So I have done that, and I'm now rinsing the last bit of my sauce and spreading it at the bottom of my lasagna dish. And now I'm layering 4 rows of lasagna sheets, and layer after layer I will be alternating between the sauce and the lasagna sheets. You may not have enough lasagna sheets in one box of lasagna. These are very brittle and sometimes they break, so it's wise to have handy at least 2 boxes, that if you need to, you can get more out and use it. Make sure that your lasagnas are completely covered with the sauce, otherwise it will dry and get hardened. And now we are covering it with aluminum sheet. Make sure that your aluminum sheet is not touching the lasagna. Just make some space. We're making some holes also with our fork, and we place it in the oven for half an hour at 375. After half an hour, lasagnas are cooked and softened. It looks lovely, and now we're going to cover it with mozzarella cheese. The amount of mozzarella cheese that you use is up to you. I use enough to coat the surface. We are going to leave the lasagna uncovered, so to allow the mozzarella cheese melt on top. So for the next 10 minutes, it will continue to cook at 375 degrees. ببینید فیفی خانم چی کرده. Look at this lasagna. Juicy, well cooked. Cheese melted, and I can hear it even sizzle. We're ready to serve. As you can see, all the layers are cooked and easy to separate. Look at this beauty. I did a good job. Bon appetit, and I hope that you make this recipe and enjoy it.